Hi, beautiful souls. Okay, wow. If you are 5D, meaning you're living from your soul, okay, and you are getting so into, I know who I am and what I want, and I want connection, deep authenticity, the ability to just be me in regardless of the situation. And you know what? Okay, so I'm doing this traveling sales job, and so I've got to experience a few different environments, and they're in cities, and I come from the bush. I come from a Zen sanctuary, and I thought, okay, I've had 5 years of absolute solitude and deep inner work, and I've had the dark nights of the soul. And if you've been through this and you've risen and then you try to put yourself back into the 3D world, oh, what a challenge, I'll tell you. So here I am now in an Airbnb, and it's in the city. And I know how to continuously, I'm eating properly. I'm making sure that I'm doing yoga every day. I'm doing my meditations. I listen to my binaural beats. I journal. I stay creative as often as I can, but when you're sharing an environment, I'm just going to put my boots on and show you what I'm experiencing, because I'm realizing now the importance of what I had and the importance of sharing it with those of you that are stuck in the metropolis, and you might be feeling, just gonna let this person walk by because there's people everywhere. I'm realizing how important it is now that I share what I have from the inside out, and including what I manifested with the Zen sanctuary and the cabin that I have in the bush. So let me share this with you. Now, if you understand frequency and you understand that everything is energy, then you're going to be able to relate to what I'm saying, because no matter how much I do everything that I can to hold my frequency in an environment like this, and I'll show you, even if I come like this, beautiful hedges, the only nature is over there in a graveyard, and you've got just chicken coop after chicken coop. And I know that everybody's got a really nice little place, but there's vibration and energy everywhere. Everywhere. Like, this is giving off energy. The poles are giving off energy. The universe is giving off energy. Every little thing is giving off energy. And so I'm realizing that even when you think that you found a way to stay grounded, it's really, really easy for your environment to affect you. And I've made videos about this before, which is simply like your home environment and making sure that it's not cluttered and getting rid of the things that you just don't need and isn't serving you and all of that. And that's one thing. But then you've got to step out into the world and try and stay bright and hold the light in an ever-changing world where a lot of people are maybe not here yet. And when I say here yet, I mean in tune with the fact that everything is energy. And I am so weird. I've always been weird, and I love it. I've made videos about this. Thanks for following me, everyone that does. I love you. Let's together we rise. I'm just trying to be authentic and share how I know it's important that we find balance in between this 3 and 5D shift, and really do everything we can to step totally into the 5D and stay your authentic self, regardless of the trends and the pressures that are within, especially a metropolis like this. So here I am, still in my toque and and people in the city like this are very classy, very trendy. They look good. But one of my favorite quotes is, are you creating a life that looks good on the outside, but doesn't feel good on the inside? Because that's what I'm seeing. There's too much of a facade. And so here I go to this job. Girls are in their high heels and they're just beautiful, and I'm in my plaid coat and my splash pants, and I'm comfortable, and I'm still doing the job, and the girls are like, I just love how you always look so comfortable and warm. And I said, yeah, I really am. And I've had other people go, are you going camping? I'm like, I live at camp. I live at camp. Even though I'm here in the city, in my head, I'm closing my eyes and I'm on that deck surrounded in the trees, hearing the birds and looking at the bees. And it's like, I realize, okay, like, am I supposed to keep going through the, shift a little bit just so that I can play the role? And you know what? No. There's a difference between ego and the soul. And I do lots of videos about that too. We have to understand that we're no longer supposed to live from an ego state. And that's where you're doing what you do because that's what you've been told to. And it doesn't necessarily resonate or feel right. I don't care for any amount of money. That's not worth it. It's if I'm not gonna be following my soul. And I know that, everything is happening for me, and you have to know that even when you're having challenges or you're at a crossroads and you don't know what to do, it's happening for you, and you don't have to make any irrational, abrupt decisions. You could stay still, but find a way to do that, to stay still and ask yourself, what is it that you truly want? Because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going, as awesome as all these experiences are, I feel like it's brought incredible clarity to me about, because again, if you're following me, I love you, then you heard me talking about like my Zen sanctuary, turning it into a retreat. And I knew that people would appreciate it, and I almost felt like I knew they needed it. Now I'm here and I'm seeing this. I'm seeing that this is life for so many people. And if it's possible that all of these people maybe have never experienced what it's like to be in nature, in silence, in complete peace, talking to somebody in a deep way to help you resonate and understand that you are more than just this human. That's what we've been told. We're a human with a soul, here to live, work, die. That's not it. You're a soul having a human experience, here to thrive and live your best life from the inside out. And that's really when you find out who you want to be and what you want to do. We all have a gift, and we're supposed to be sharing that, not necessarily. One of my favorite quotes too is, get busy making a life, building your life. Build your life, or someone else is going to hire you to help build theirs. Get busy building your life, because otherwise that's what's happening. And the more that I'm looking at the economy and what's happening, like if you're 5D, you're seeing it all so clearly. There's this manipulation to try and get us all on this hamster wheel so that we're stuck. And we're just constantly having to survive and stay in that fight or flight and not thrive. And that's not it. That's not it. And there's so many other ways. And I'm going to keep talking about it and sharing what I know in my heart and soul that everyone needs to awaken to. And I'm going to do everything I can to continue to honor my soul's journey. And I hope the same for you. So join me. Together we rise. You're not alone. If you are having this epiphany too, where you're like, I don't know if I can do what I'm doing every day anymore, it's okay. And it's time to start asking, okay, and if it isn't this, what is it for you? And then just pray for clarity on what is the next step, and just moment to moment listen to those instincts and follow them. Life is a journey. And it's never, ever going to end, because we are eternal. We are forever. When your soul crosses from here, you'll go to the next dimension and you'll decide if you want to have another life. Because that's the cool part of being a human right now. We get to, as this soul that we are, having this human experience. It's pretty amazing that here is the only place that we get to have all of the contrast of the love and the light and the all of it. This is it. Wow, what a ride. Much love and light to us all as we rise and shine. Stay true to you. Do you. I love you. Much love.